of the Shivan advance. We sealed off Capella, and our people are safe. Maybe forever. No one can fathom how or why the Shivans destroyed the Capella star. We lost a place many of us called home. We lost entire squadrons, the Colossus, and most of our fleet. We lost so many friends that we celebrate our victory with grief and mourning. From our odyssey into hell, we return with a gift. The ancient technology to build a portal between Delta Serpentis and Sol. To restore the link to our blue planet. To return home after all these years.
Centaur Station Control, this is the GTD Orestes. We're making our final run to the Sol Jump Gate.
Acknowledged, Orestes. The final run reads clear. Godspeed to your crew.
This is the GTC Bretonia, powering up subspace drive. We're going in.
Roger that. Bretonia, we'll see you on the other side. Helm, activate subspace drive.
I extend a warm welcome to all new officers, crew, and pilots who have recently arrived to the Orestes. I am looking forward to sharing this voyage with all of you. I hope you will find this tour of duty challenging and rewarding. The Orestes is the newest destroyer to be commissioned by GTVA Command. She is the flagship of the 14th Battlegroup and has been assigned the honor of leading our first task force through the Sol subspace portal. This mission is the culmination of years of dedication and work by our species. Words cannot adequately convey how proud I am to share in this experience with all of you. The Orestes will be carrying on the legacy of her forebearers, and your service here will only extend the ship's proud history. Serve her well, and you will be distinguished.
Greetings, pilot, and welcome to the Orestes. I am Captain Al-Fadil, your squadron leader. I will be your liaison to quarterdeck and will be giving you your briefings and debriefings for each of your sorties. The 222nd Night Wolves has been given the honor of accompanying the 14th Battlegroup into Sol. We have also been given the additional honor of being based aboard the Orestes. So appreciate the luck that has brought you here. We at the 222nd have to maintain the superlative record that the squadron has built up over the years. Though the names of the pilots may change, the Nightwolves tradition clearly has not. I expect each of you to fly to the best of your ability, and I will tolerate no insult to the squadron's name. I will be briefing you on your first mission as soon as the task force enters the Sol system. Until then, take some time to familiarize yourself with the schematics of the Orestes onboard fighters and bombers. We will be flying many of these strike craft in times to come. Versatility and adaptability. This is what makes an outfit such as ourselves. Captain Al-Fadil.
For the attention of Commander Samuel Bay. I don't know what possessed you to transfer to the Orestes, Samuel. You've got some nerve. I still haven't forgiven you for your negligence in the Capellan massacre. Understand that you'll get no favors from me while you're on board my ship. Also understand that our relationship here will be nothing but professional.
At 10:40 hours, the GTD Orestes and her Battlegroup exited the Sol subspace node. We are the first personnel outside Sol to travel to the system since the Lucifer cataclysm 50 years ago. Upon arrival, the Orestes and the GTT Temeraire began a sensor sweep of the system. What we have found is not what we were led to expect. Our intelligence data does not correlate with that collected from unmanned probes sent into the system on a prior mission. We have been unable to identify any ships within the immediate vicinity, nor have we been able to detect any communication activity. We are currently broadcasting GTA transponder codes on all frequencies throughout the system. Without any way of knowing who will respond, we need to send out a reconnaissance flight to find out what's out there. We Nightwolves will be taking a wing of Aurora Recon fighters to explore the surrounding area. Commander Bay, you will lead Alpha Wing. We need you to jump to Earth Sector and identify any Terran ships in the area. Orestes Control will be transmitting the coordinates to your flight computer. Once you have arrived at the designated area, follow the patrol pattern and keep your scans active. We do not yet know what state the Earth will be in, so be careful out there. Keep your eyes peeled and maintain your transponder codes at all times. One thing to remember while you're out there, pilots. You'll be the closest anyone in your generation has been to Earth. You're also likely to be the first non-GTA personnel that anyone in Sol has seen. As a first contact representative of the GTVA, I expect full flight discipline out there.
Welcome to Training Simulator Module 121, Field Checks for Combat Pilots with Concussion-Induced Skill Loss. Please look at the buoy to certify that you are conscious. Hold the forward thrust key to throttle up, or press the set throttle to max key to maximize your throttle. Go fast to stay alive. Press the target next closest hostile ship key to target the enemy. Red is bad. Match speed with the match target speed key, or stop with the set throttle to 0 key. If you can't slow down, you can't pretend the nearby fighters are bombs. Pilots must shoot down many bombs. Press the target next hostile bomb or bomber key to target bombs. You must shoot down bombs to protect vital ships. Press the target next. Your afterburner is vital to going very fast. Press the afterburner key to afterburner until you run out of fuel. Fuel recharges. Fire all your weapons once to complete training. Use the fire primary weapon key for guns and the fire secondary weapon key for missiles. Use the cycle forward primary weapon key for guns and the cycle secondary weapon bank key to... You should now remember all basic combat skills. If you do not, press escape and repeat the training cycle. Consult your manual for command and energy skills.
Alpha Wing, form up on me.
Roger, sir. Moving to formation.
Commander Bay, I'm Lieutenant Corey. It's a pleasure to be flying with you, sir.
Ensign Taylor, at your service, sir.
Roger that, Corey. Taylor, pleasure to be working with you.
To Marine Control, this is the Orestes. You're clear to jump out. Good luck out there.
Acknowledged, Orestes Control. We'll keep you informed of anything we find. Jumping out, now.
Hey, where's the Temeraire going?
To Mars, Alpha 3. Admiral Bay thinks that we'll have a better chance of finding something if we're more spread out through the system.
Alpha Wing, your jump coordinates have been transmitted to your navigation computer. You're free to jump at any time.
Roger that, Orestes Control. Alpha Wing, prepare to jump out at these coordinates.
We're going to Earth. We're finally going to Earth.
Orestes Control, we have achieved Earth orbit. We're... What the hell?
Holy crap. What the hell happened to Earth? Are we even at Earth?
Sensor positioning reads correctly. This is Earth, alright.
But how? What happened?
Calibrating sensor pod to scan the planet's surface. Sensor data confirmed. I'm reading no sign of life anywhere on Earth. None.
You're right, Commander. In fact, scanners aren't picking up anything on the planet. There's just rubble.
What are those red glows? Are they volcanoes?
I'm reading increased tectonic activity in the Earth's crust, volcanic eruptions, and a planet-wide ash cloud. Looks like the planet was subjected to massive orbital bombardment. There's nothing left. Orestes Control, I'm transmitting my sensor logs now. Everything's gone. I'm picking up no signs of life in the vicinity. Please advise. Over.
Acknowledged. Alpha Wing, we're receiving your sensor feeds now. Orders remain the same. Continue your patrol and update us if you encounter anything.
Roger that, Orestes. Continuing patrol.
Yes, sir.
I can't believe it. Everything gone. Who did this?
I can't believe it either, Alpha 3. Of all the scenarios I had imagined, this was one I never entertained.
I had family in San Francisco. How can they all be dead?
I had family in Guangzhou, Alpha 3. I understand how you feel, but what can we do about it? All we can do is find out who was responsible for this catastrophe.
Commander Bay is right, Taylor. We need to gather information to find out who did this. I'm calibrating my sensors to search for debris other than Terran. These Aurora sensor modules ought to be good for something.
That's a good idea, Alpha 2. Alpha 3, you and I will do the same. Maybe there's whatever's left of whoever did this floating around here somewhere.
Roger, Commander. I just wish... I didn't expect to see a dead planet on my first trip to Earth. Damn it.
We've reached the first waypoint, making course for the second.
Hang on, Alpha 1. I've picked up what looks like a faint energy signature. Can't pinpoint the source, but it's coming from around 10 clicks from here.
My scanners read it too, Alpha 2. Let's go see what it is. Initiating course change.
How are you holding up, Taylor?
Fine, Corey. I'm okay, it's just... This was just unexpected.
None of us expected this, Alpha 3, but I'm glad you're okay. We'll be back at the Orestes soon enough. They'll know what to do.
It's an escape pod.
Confirmed, Alpha 3. This looks like the source of the beacon. The power seems to be all but out, however. No life signs aboard.
What do we do with it?
Orestes Control, this is Alpha Wing. We've found a derelict escape pod with a transponder, requesting a transport crew to pick it up.
Roger, Alpha Wing. We are sending someone on the way now to pick it up. Stay in the area until it arrives.
You seem on pretty close terms with Orestes Control, Alpha 1. Is the Admiral your father or something? You've both got the same name.
I lost my father at Capella, Alpha 3.
Are you sure? You both really look similar.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What the hell kind of question is that, Alpha 3? The guy's father is dead.
Sheesh. I was just asking, guy. Okay, I'll leave him alone.
There are over 300 bays enlisted in the GTVA, Taylor. The name similarity is just a coincidence.
This is the GTT, Cyrus. I hear you need something picked up.
Good to see you, Cyrus. One escape pod waiting for you right there.
I'm on it.
Docked with the escape pod. Initiating subspace now.
Okay. Alpha Wing, return to base for debriefing. We'll go over your flight records once you arrive.
Good job in finding the escape pod pilots. Analysis has revealed that most of the computer banks remain intact, and extraction of the memory cores is currently in progress. Identification of the escape pod's inhabitants is now underway. Hopefully we'll be able to find out who is responsible for annihilating all life on Earth. We are as mystified by the
To the officers and crew of the 14th Battlegroup. This is Admiral Bay, GTD Orestes. We have begun to finalize preparations to establish our forces in this system. Reconnaissance flights have returned from seeking out sources of Terran activity around Earth and Mars. The data we have gathered is a disturbing contradiction to previous intelligence gathered by surveillance probes sent before us. As yet, we are at a loss as to how to account for the discrepancies we have uncovered. Earth as we knew her is no more. Her proud cities, forests, countless animal species, and ecosystems are gone. Our stations and ships, including the First Fleet, are nowhere to be found. Instead, a debris field rings our planet, while nothing but scorch marks are all that is left on the ground. By all appearances, our Earth and her colonies throughout the system have suffered the same fate as Vasuda Prime. At present, we do not know who was responsible for Earth's fate. Our analysts are going over data collected from our scans of the system, as well as previous data collected from unmanned probes. We have tried to contact GTVA Command regarding our findings, but have received no response. We suspect that due to the nature of the subspace portal, even transmissions at maximum strength have difficulty in traveling through. We are deploying the GTC Duke through to Delta Serpentis to re-establish contact with Command. In the meantime, Our primary objective is to search the system for any survivors of the attack. I am ordering the fleet to maintain a heightened state of alertness until we have confirmed the nature of these findings. The similarity of the attack to the one at Vasuda Prime suggests a Shivan origin. Currently, there is no way to tell if Shivan forces are still in the system, or whether they have left through another uncharted jump node. Our secondary objective in this system is to identify any alternative entry and departure points from the system. Shivan movements in the First and Second Shivan Incursions suggested that they are as dependent on subspace nodes as we are. If that is the case, there should be another subspace node somewhere in the system. We shall grieve for our blue planet, but in the fullness of time. Our main objective is to secure the sector and ensure the safety of our ships in the days to come.
Alright, Night Wolves, it's time for another reconnaissance mission. As you have just heard, Earth is toast, and so is every other colonized planet and moon in this system. Until intelligence is finished analyzing that shuttle we picked up, we have no idea when this attack occurred. Either our probes were picking up false signals, or the attack happened right between the probe deployments and our arrival here. Assuming the attack was relatively recent, there's got to be some survivors out there. Orestes Tactical has identified several areas in the system that could serve as ideal hiding spots for survivors. We've been sent to patrol the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter orbits. The density of the field makes it a hazardous place, but it also scrambles any external sensor sweeps. Very handy for anyone who needs to hide out for a while. Commander Bay, you'll be taking Alpha Wing. Since you seem to be doing just fine with Tara and Corey, they'll be joining up with you for this mission. Pilot Nehru will be coming with you as well. He has just arrived from the Temeraire, and he's been itching to get some action. I will be taking Zeta Wing into another part of the asteroid field. We'll keep in communication and coordinate our searches together. Keep your eyes peeled and your sensors at the maximum. If there's someone in there, we will find them.
Orestes Control, Alpha Wing is in the asteroid field. All fighters form up on me.
We read you, Alpha Wing. We've uploaded the search pattern into your flight navigation computer. Good luck out there.
Lieutenant Nehru here, Alpha 1. Glad to be working with you, sir.
Welcome to the team, Nehru.
Sir, are you really the Admiral's son? I've just heard stuff going around, and...
Everyone asks him that, Nehru. He's denied it every time.
What, do I need to put up a great big sign on my fighter saying, "Not the Admiral's son"? He's not my father.
Okay, sir. Sorry for asking.
Alpha Wing, did you read that? My sensors have picked up an object not far from here.
It seems similar to the one we found at Earth Sector. Might be another pod. Let's go check it out.
no escape pod. It's a fighter. A Shivan fighter.
Confirmed. Manticore class. Orestes Control, we have a problem here.
We read you, Alpha Wing. The situation has been updated. Destroy that Shivan fighter.
Consider it done. Shivan fighter is toast. It didn't put up a fight at all.
Commander? I think we just woke something up.
We got hostiles all around us. They're coming in fast. Who are they? Free fire acknowledged, sir.
Shivans. We've got Shivan dragons coming in. All pilots. Evasive maneuvers.
Orestes Control, we need an update.
There's too many of them! Get us out of here, Orestes Control.
Stand by, Alpha Wing. We are sending reinforcements. They will be arriving soon.
Fight for your very lives. Each one of you.
Not bad, sir.
Captain Arthur, hang on. We're here to help you out. Zeta Wing, let's toast the Shivan casters.
Yes, sir.
This is Captain Al-Fadil. We've destroyed all of the Shivan fighters. The area looks secure.
Roger that, Zeta 1. All fighters, return to base on the double. We're sending out a full assault wing to sweep the area.
I'm on it.
The Shivan presence in the asteroid was entirely unexpected and has great implications regarding the attack on Earth. We think the fighters you encountered were remnants of the attack force responsible for the Earth devastation. They must have missed their ticket back home. Admiral Bay believes they were put there into standby until the destroyer or transport arrived to pick them up. Our incursion into the field must have reactivated them. Still, your flying out there was excellent, pilots. Outnumbered and outgunned by advanced Shivan fighters, you managed to fight them off and come away alive. Admiral Bay has decreed that all surviving pilots in your wing receive the Distinguished Flying Cross for superlative flying under difficult conditions. Wear it with pride. Lieutenant Nehru died under fire today. He wanted to experience action, but fell afoul of the Shivans, and fate decreed his time was at hand. We will avenge his death, pilots, but in time.
Our analysts have finished recovering data from the escape pod found in the debris field around Earth. What they found appears to be a recording taken shortly before the escape pod lost main power. An autopsy of the escape pod's inhabitants concluded that they had been dead for several decades. Timestamping data on the footage confirms these findings. Attached is an encrypted copy of the footage, accessible only by those of commander rank and higher. The information you have just received is classified. Dissemination of said information is punishable under the GTVA Security Act, Geneva Convention.